I just hit my first $2,500 day selling digital services. And if you stay to the end of this video, I'm going to give you my 5-step blueprint that's going to teach you exactly how to do what I just did. And if maybe it's not 2,500, maybe it's just 100 hours a day, that's still 3,000 a month, and you'll be on your way to building a sustainable income. And maybe you don't know where to start, or maybe you feel like you're too smart not to be making the money. Either way, this video is for you. Let's get into it. So number one, let's go over the how. How can a 23-year-old from LA with no prior business experience make $2,500 in one single day? What exactly did I do? How is that possible? Well, it's not just selling a service, but a transformation. Don't sell products and services, sell transformation. The biggest thing that I've taken away from my 2.5 years of grinding online, I have clients that make around $5,000 a month, and I have clients that do roughly around $2 million a year. And in between those gaps, it all comes down to the transformation that someone's providing, not just the product or service. I have a guy who sells safes. He's not selling just a safe. He's selling protection, safety, security. I used to teach weight loss when I was 300 pounds. I wasn't selling how to lose weight. I was selling become a better version of yourself. I was selling the ability to be able to take off your shirt at the pool without feeling bad. I'm selling the ability to be able to eat the foods that you love without working out every day and still lose weight. That's a transformation. That's what people pay for. People don't pay for just a PDF. So what you need to focus on is identity shifts, speed multipliers, pain removers, status upgrades. Those are the things. I was just on a call today with CarMax trying to get a car. And one of the things that I told the lady was like, hey, I'm going to blow up my business in a few months, and I don't really want to get a car that I wouldn't get in a few months once I know I'm ready to get the car. And she was like, well, if you know that you can afford the car now, especially with the down payment that you said that you can put down, don't you think that this will help you towards your goals of, meeting those clients and looking good in that car? Or would you rather be in the car that you're in, and then just like that, it breaks down on you, and that doesn't feel too well? What she did was frame the opportunity as it raises my status to get the car instead of it puts me in a bind to be spending less money. And all her job is not to make sure that I'm financially stable enough to pay for this car. Her job is to just switch the frame to make me believe that it's not about price, it's about value. And she did a great job, which makes me still think, okay, fine, ship the car, I'll test drive it. And if the next guy does his job and he closes me when I'm at the test drive, I guess it looks like I'm getting a new Benz. If not, then I'll just wait another 3 to 6 months because I'm fine. I don't need the car, which makes it better. Which leads us into our next thing. Don't need them. Make them need you. If you have something called commission breath and they sense it, hey, I just want you to buy so bad. I like, please, 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 you need my thing. No, they don't. No, they don't at all. They will happily move past your thing and go to someone else's and get more of what you were going to give for less. Or you could be the person that's giving more for less. Either way. Or you can be the most premium priced in the market and still giving more for less. If I charge you 100 grand, but I help you make $1 million, I still might be the cheapest price in the market compared to someone else who charges 13 grand, but you don't get the result. You're negative 13 grand. So just because it's cheaper doesn't mean it's better. And just because it's premium price doesn't always mean it's better. But that's why we want to sell in that gap of price and value. And we want the value to be way up here. We want the price to be around here, what they get versus what they pay. So number one, sell outcomes, not features. Number two, don't be in need. Make them desire what you are willing to sell. What if I told you that there were people who are already looking to buy what you're looking to sell if they only knew you existed? The reason why I'm making this YouTube video is not for fun. It's because I want to let people know I exist. I believe that I can help hundreds of thousands of people who have the specific problem that I'm trying to solve only if they know I exist. This is a big breakthrough that I got from one of my favorite mentors, Myron Golden, multi-millionaire, and he teaches this principle all over the world. It's not necessarily finding more people, but making yourself more findable. And for me, I know for sure that I'm trying to make myself more findable, and you should too. Number three is going to be clear, not clever. The reason why we were able to make this $2,500 in a day was just simply because we had a clear conversion, nothing clever. I posted the sales call of exactly how I made $2,500 on this on this exact channel. It's not hard to find. You can just literally look it up, check it out on the page. It's literally how I made $2,500 in a day, the whole sales call. So if you wanted to take my process, my questions that I asked this person, build the rapport the same way I did, you can literally go take the same script that I use, happily take it and go pitch it to someone with your offer and make your own $2,500 in a day. Just make sure that you take something from this. And if it's anything, let it be this clear, not clever part. Let it be that you don't need 32 sales funnels to get a sale. The most amount of traction that I've ever gotten was when I was just blindly going forward. As soon as I started trying to add this website and this email marketing and this and that and this, progress slowed down. But once I get back to focusing on the basics, which I've done, shoot back up. Progress. Would you look at that? And it's because sometimes we optimize for things that shouldn't exist. And it's very easy to do. It's easier to create new problems than to solve the ones that are hurting you. But the ones that are hurting you will by far blow out the water the new problems that you're creating. Every person, I just read this in a book called E-Myth. Every person has a technician, a manager, and an entrepreneur inside of them. And it's your job to manage all three in harmony to make sure you get the best result. There's some times where the technician of you doesn't want to do work that the entrepreneur has provided for him. And now the business owner has to manage the schedule so the technician and the entrepreneur is happy. If not, your business will fail. To finish out on the clear, not clever, all you need is a simple landing page that shows what you do, who you do it for, how to book a call with you, what they get when they book a call from you. And if you have all those things, just like 4 things, you're good to go. Show proof. You show proof. Oh, that's going to set them over the edge. If you notice, one of the first things I said was I have clients that, I help make anywhere between $5,000 a month and some that make $1 million a year, 1.7 a year, 2.2 a year, $2.2 million. I have millionaires that pay me before I'm a millionaire myself. You don't have to be a millionaire to get millionaires to pay you. And that's just when you have the value to provide. Let's say if it's weight loss, like we were talking about, you selling a weight loss solution to someone who is fat and broke versus someone who is fat and rich, it could be the same solution, 2 different prices. One could cost $50K because that's 5% of his income and he doesn't care. That costs $50 grand to him. Another guy, it costs $112 and he's still saying no. Another thing, you try to downsell this guy. You say, hey, it's only going to be $100 to start and you can pay later. And he still says, yeah, but it's not enough. And you're begging to get this guy in just for him to still not do the work and lose the weight. And that's the difference between, where you're going after someone who can afford your thing and someone who can not. Make sure you choose a great market. I'm going to assume that you've already started making sales or been in this market before, and you're just trying to expand your sales and figure out how some random guy on the internet has made $2,500 in a day. Well, it was definitely from ads, but the ads was only an amplification of the organic. So we post a YouTube video. The YouTube video finds a client. That client pays $49 a month for a subscription. That client stayed for around 6 months, realized that they wanted to get results faster, upgraded to something else that cost $2,500. And just like that, they're on their way of getting faster results. And we just got 50 times the money from one person. So instead of having to get 50 people to join and make us 2,500, we just got one person to make us 2,500. So now if you do one of those a day, you're making 75,000 a month. You're living a pretty good life. Some quick bonuses that I'm going to give you just for staying to the end. You have the 5-step framework to go take action now, but some quick bonuses. I don't sell low ticket. I sell ecosystems. I sell a product ecosystem. To be able to give the person the opportunity to work with you at $49 is just because they can't afford it. I don't sell low ticket. I just hope that this person can at least afford that so I can level them up to get them to the point where they can afford $2,500 or $5,000. Of course, if your solution is crappy, they will forever be a low ticket person and maybe churn, meaning leave you. I help people change and build their identities. You go from a person who never posted online ever. You didn't understand it. You're making 6 figures in real life, but you don't post online. Just imagine if you could let the rest of the world know that you exist. Oh, well, you probably go from 6 figures to 7 figures, if not a few extra 100,000 a year. I watched my mother go from 0 to $250,000 a year just because she trusted her son to market her business. She was negative $4,000 a month paying in rent for 1 year. And then she finally got to open up and we ran ads to her business. She blew up and got 20 kids. Each kid pays $1,000 a month. And look at that. Now you can take that same system and not only go open more daycares, but guess what? You're free. It doesn't matter where you are. If you're a daycare, if you're a weight loss coach, if you're a personal trainer, if you are a teacher, there are ways that you can transition online, monetize yourself and your audience and your intellectual properties that you've been building up and make a fortune off it by changing lives. So if you're the type of person who wants to take action and you don't want to wait and you want the exact blueprint that I use, you want me to walk you through it personally, all I want you to do is click the link in the description and book a free call with me. And on this call, we're going to go through two things. Number one, where you are and where you're trying to go. And as a bonus, I'll also give you a 30-day roadmap to achieve your goals on that call. And it's absolutely free, as well as getting access to my community that's free as well. So I can help you craft a premium offer that's in between $1,000 and $5,000 in less than an hour, as well as being able to clarify your niche. You're not just selling to anyone, you create your own blue ocean. You get in the market and start positioning yourself to be well known. I now want to be the best in the world for helping business owners transition online in 90 days or less to get more customers without being tech savvy. That's the best strategy that I recommend, and that got me the results of making $2,500 in a single day. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to see you in another one. Subscribe and like if you enjoyed. Hope to see you in that call. It's levels to business. It's levels to life. Remember, be wealthy.